just take a minute to say a word about how the dance works. We'll walk back into the meadow, and a circle will be made with flour. And then, ritually speaking, we will have created an image of the universe. And in many different cultures, there is the philosophy, the mythology that there are four worlds. There's the material world, there's the astral world, there's the spiritual world of the higher self and angels and archangels, and there's the world of the gods. And we'll create an image of that on this land. So when everybody crosses where the flower is drawn, essentially you enter into ritual space. You offer a prayer that's a prayer for something that's deeply personal for you, whatever it is for you. You stand up, you announce that prayer, and then you carry it into the third world, you carry it into the second world, you carry it to the first world, you carry it to the heart, to the Creator, and you release that prayer to the world, asking all the powers that be to support that prayer being realized. And then the third run starts with the kids, who run and bring in the adults, and we run all over, and the three worlds go away, and it's just an integration of the spiritual and the physical and the life of our youth emerging, and it's whatever we as a community today can create to give an expression here in this little microcosm of what a true planetary civilization would look like. So that's the dance. And we hope that you will have as deep an experience as those who have gone before you. There's a sense when you enter ritual space where physical time and space kind of dissolve. And so there's a sense when you enter the ritual space, you will be dancing with everyone that's ever danced the planetary dance and everyone that ever will dance it.
Here is the score.
We've never done it with this many people, so we'll have to be very concentrated. And then Barbara Borden, she's here. There's Barbara. Give her a hand. Everybody knows Barbara. She's an icon in Marin County, and she's been giving us the pulse. You know, she could just go crazy on the drums if you've ever heard her. But when she does a planetary dance, she keeps that pulse going, just boom, 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 boom. And that takes a lot of release of your ego. Okay, she's going to be doing that. And she's going to be in the center. And then also Billy Colley is going to be giving us a little pizzazz in between. And where is Billy? There's Billy Colley. Now people have called me and asked me if they could drum. You can check in when you get started with Barbara and Billy, so that you check in and see how that will work in relationship to what they're already doing. We start with 4 runners. And they're going to start running, and in their run, they will set the tempo. They will set the tempo. Let's divide us into 4 groups for a moment. This group over here, where I'm putting here, is 1. This group is 2, approximately. This is 3, approximately, and this is 4. So let's just see. Barbara, will you start a pulse? Let's hear it. Group 1. When they do that, they'll do it double time, because that's too slow for a run. No, single time. Now Barbara's going to do double time, which will be the rhythm of the actual run. Now you do the run. pretty good. Do you see how when you have a pulse and we're all doing it collectively as one, the idea is, in all traditional dance that I know of, is that in order to send your messages or your intentions or your wishes or your prayers to out into the world, it's much stronger when we're all operating as one. So that was good. Now what I want you to notice about this is that you run in the outer circle, which James talked to you about. Then when you want to go into a smaller run, the outer run will suddenly turn into leaps and bonds. And I just did this in UCLA, and a group of young people were doing it, and they were running and somersaulting and coming up and leaping, and woo, it was really youth. If you start out in that wonderful circle, you may last for a while, but then you want to maybe go into more of a trot. So then you simply turn and you start going in the opposite direction in a more moderate run. But what's nice about it is that you start passing people. So you pass people going this way with people going this way. And that's kind of nice. And sometimes different things happen. Like I know one year people started doing high fives as they passed. Then the third circle will also, now we have another one. The third circle will also swing around and go in the same direction as the first circle. And that's just a walk, just a step, and into the earth, just a step like that. Now, if you want to stop completely, you go into the next. So you go into the very, very center, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just stand quietly and just continue with the pulse. Then there's going to be a cue, and everybody will just quietly kneel and rest in the earth. And then we'll all stand up and send our messages out. And I'll give you the cue for that. Now, one of the things that I want you to keep in mind is that your run will work for you as long as you have an intention. The first run is going to be running for somebody personal in your life. I know we were up on the mountain peak. Somebody was up there, and his intention was to send some sort of message to his sister who was struggling with cancer. You may want to connect with somebody very real in your life in that first run. And my experience is that really makes a big, big difference. The second run, after you've kind of caught your breath, will be for something in the world. James talked about that. He talked about the oil spill or the war in Afghanistan or whatever it is or that you really feel strongly about in relationship to the world. And then the third run is for the children. And I want to find out how many kids are here. Raise your hands, all the children. Let's see the children. Raise your hands, kiddies. Where are you? You got some children? Well, that's going to be their turn.
27th Annual Planetary Dance takes place on Sunday, June 4th, 2017. Beginning with the sunrise ceremony at East Peak of Mount Tamalpias, it's followed by the main event at 11 a.m. That's in Santos Meadow, right off of Muir Woods Road here in Marin County. Hope to see you there.
organized around the center. Let your eyes close for a moment so that you can feel the drum beat in your heartbeat. And place the palms of your hands over your heart. Let your head and your knees become soft, and bend down just a little bit into the ground, into the drum beat, into the embrace of Mother Earth, who holds us in spite of ourselves and because of ourselves. Feel your own breath of life, the wind, and once again, remember your intention. What do you care about in the world? In a moment together, we're going to open our eyes. We're going to look around at each other, at the trees, at the ground, at the wildflowers, at the blueness of the sky, at the birds flying overhead, at the mist traveling across the mountains. We're going to take a moment to look at each other. We are here together. Let's open our eyes. Oh. Great for her. Placing our hands over the eagle on the Planetary Dance t-shirt and over your heart if you don't have a t-shirt on. Gathering up our intentions that we ran for one last time, and we're going to shoot our hands up in the air, and with a unified cry, we will say, ho. And